It's been a while since I made a bike video, so I figured this was a perfect opportunity to check out my 2007 Norco Dirt Jumper. Now, Norco, being a Canadian company, was founded in BC sometime in the 1960s, but made a name for themselves in the mountains of Whistler in the late 90s and early 2000s. Getting into the dirt jumper scene in the 2000s, these original bikes featured more extreme geometry compared to a hardtail. As you can see, they still had beefy frames and were considered North Shore ready. Unlike the park bikes of today, these ones were almost capable of light downhill. Now, this particular bike, being a Rampage, was at the top of the heap, coming in at around 1,800 American or about 2,300 Canadian. A lot has been changed on this bike, including the graphics. As you can see, it's been converted to a single speed, but it does retain some of its original components, including this Marzocchi 66 VF front shock with 180 mils of travel. I believe that fork was part of the Bomber series, but don't quote me on that. It has Avid Elixir R hydraulics, race face cranks, and sun rims. I believe a lot of that stuff is still original to the bike. Anyway, as I mentioned, these were a far cry from the park bikes of today. Norco still makes a dirt jumper, but they're more or less a glorified BMX with skinny little tires, really extreme frame geometries, and tiny little tubing. This bike comes from the heyday of Norco, in my opinion, when they were making bikes like the VPS and other extreme mountain bikes. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick walk around of my Norco Dirt Jumper. As always, I appreciate you checking out my videos.